People, this is the most ridiculous XRP Ripple video ever. Blackrock, the wealthiest corporation on the planet, is quite interested in our cherished cryptocurrency. BlackRock is purchasing more than $9 trillion worth of XRP Ripple coins, according to leaked information. The greatest bullish indication ever is this one. According to experts, XRP's price may soar to $122,580. Quite awesome, isn't it? This is a video that you cannot afford to miss. Let's get right to the point without further ado. Disclaimer. Therefore, if you own XRP, you should be aware of a significant development. The world's biggest asset management, BlackRock, and its purported interest in Ripple's XRP have sparked a flurry of speculative activity in cryptocurrency circles. What started out as whispers has expanded into a cacophony of audacious claims and widely shared tweets. "I got news for you if you hold XRP," Oscar Ramos taunted the community. BlackRock raises their voice. In the meantime, BlackRock is covertly purchasing Ripple's XRP, according to a crypto AI man. This is going to be an enormous, massive change. The most remarkable of all, according to the XRP chancellor, is that BlackRock has unleashed a $9 trillion XRP buy tsunami. The biggest asset management in the world is fully committed to XRP. The sentiment is not overstated, even though some of these figures are. For the cryptocurrency community, BlackRock's involvement in XRP, even in a small way, would be revolutionary. Why? Considering that BlackRock doesn't take chances. This company is in charge of more than $10 trillion in assets. The whole financial world watches as it moves. However, why XRP? Why would BlackRock concentrate on a coin that has endured a grueling legal struggle and is frequently disregarded by some members of the cryptocurrency industry out of all the cryptocurrencies they might select? The solution is straightforward utility. XRP is neither a speculative wager nor a meme coin. It is a digital asset created with the specific goal of swiftly and effectively transferring value across boundaries. The firm that created XRP, Ripple, has worked with regulators, financial institutions, and central banks for years to develop an infrastructure that can process cross-border payments quickly and for virtually nothing. Even with all of its might, the conventional banking system still finds it difficult to provide that. According to BlackRock, XRP may be viewed as a form of investment in digital infrastructure, much like the company might make traditional infrastructure investments in data centers, roadways, or airports. XRP is a component of the infrastructure supporting the new fields of digital currencies issued by central banks, tokenized assets, and real-time international finance. In that scenario, XRP serves as a bridge in addition to being money. Imagine a tranquil lake to get a sense of what BlackRock's involvement would entail for XRP's price. Now picture BlackRock dumping a boulder bearing the label $9.2 trillion directly into that lake. The ramifications would actually be massive. We're talking about $92 billion coming into a market with a limited circulating supply, even if they only invested 1% of that cash in XRP. A significant supply shock would result from such an abrupt demand. Not only would the price increase, but it might blow up, just because there wouldn't be enough XRP on the market at the current pricing to satisfy that level of demand. Additionally, the timing is really intriguing. After a legal struggle with the SEC, Ripple has won, and a significant regulatory uncertainty has been lifted. Formerly passive institutional investors are now giving it another look, and BlackRock, which recently introduced its Bitcoin ETF and is investigating tokenized assets, is making it apparent that it believes cryptocurrency will play a significant role in international finance in the future. So, is BlackRock actually getting ready to invest trillions of dollars in XRP? The increasing smoke raises the possibility of fire, but the public won't know for sure until filings or official pronouncements are made. Furthermore, the XRP ecosystem as a whole might be illuminated in previously unheard of ways if that fire spreads. The world's smartest money moves early rather than loudly, and at this moment, every indication suggests that something really very enormous is just getting started. Not to be overlooked are the crypto specialists, of course. They are currently anticipating some of the most explosive growth for XRP that we have ever heard of. A once-in-a-lifetime scenario, according to some. Just wait until you hear what they have to say if you believe that this is just hype. What comes next is something you really don't want to miss. The alarm is thus being raised by numerous voices throughout X. "You're not prepared for what's about to happen," Amonix tweeted in a mysterious manner. Jack the Rippler also didn't mince words when he declared emphatically that XRP would pump the hardest. Crypto Sensei went one step farther. XRP is preparing to take off. $700 is anticipated in 2026. I know it sounds crazy. However, these aren't only arbitrary cries into thin air. They are among the increasing number of conjectures, analyses, and audacious beliefs of those who think XRP is much more than just a utility coin. There's the big one after that. Steph brought attention to a remarkable statement made by Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. The price of XRP might rise to $5,000 if it gains 10% of the global payments market. From the top, that is. Someone who is familiar with Ripple's strategy, roadmap, and internal operations. He's not referring to hype. He is discussing worldwide integration, real-world application, and market share. Val Hill Capital's collateralization methodology is even more astounding. It implies that the fair market value of XRP may approach, get ready, $122,580. It's not a typo. Their thorough study indicates that the math works out if global wealth is fully tokenized and XRP is established as a key collateral asset in that system. The estimated 6.2 quadrillion tokenized economy by 2030, split across XRP's about 50.7 billion tokens in circulation, is the basis for their worth. XRP is intended to be more than just a payment token. For assets like digital currencies, real estate, commodities, and securities, it would provide as the foundation for value transfer and security. Indeed, there are discussions about Europe reaching a consensus around $60,000 per XRP under particular legal conditions. However, these reports remain primarily theoretical and unsubstantiated. However, it is a testament to the progress of the discourse surrounding XRP that this type of value is even being addressed. It has evolved from a currency battling an SEC lawsuit to one that is currently discussed alongside global economic infrastructure. This has nothing to do with making rapid money. It's about figuring out what kind of paradigm shift we might be facing. XRP might not be simply another cryptocurrency. If organizations like Blackrock get engaged and ideas like Val Hill's are taken seriously, it might be the digital fuel of the next big financial engine. Let's now discuss XRP Ripple's collaborations. I promise you shouldn't miss this section. While most people are concentrating on the charts, Ripple has been working with banks, governments, and payment companies worldwide to make strategic covert advances behind the scenes. Not only is our favorite cryptocurrency growing in popularity, it is putting itself in a position to dominate the financial industry. Therefore, in the XRP community, global adoption is more than simply a catchphrase. It's the fuel that might cause one of the largest cryptocurrency price explosions ever.